No, I didn't watch the race today, and I wouldn't have watched it even if I hadn't have been out there working on the van. Number one, I don't like the way they run the show. From the point system to the guaranteed potty breaks, basically taking the story out of the race, which to me is half of the race. Not to mention the fact that they let all these kids drive these cars who basically are driving over their heads and endangering everybody else along the way. Making, yeah, maybe the race was exciting, but more than likely, it was a wreck fest because you don't have experienced drivers anymore. You have a bunch of rookies who don't know their limitations, and that's why there's so many wrecks nowadays. I want to get to a statement I made yesterday about posting to a corrupted platform. These people aren't willing to bleed to get the job done. They're not willing to soil their hands and put up with the cuts and scrapes that it takes to persevere and overcome. As a matter of fact, they would just assume that we did that for them. Now I'm going to lay some logic on you that you're not going to like. By continuing to frequent these platforms who censor people's speech, shadow ban, and kick them off just because their speech doesn't fall in line with whatever corporation runs it, you, the individual, are quite literally promoting their censorship. Unless you're using their platform to speak out against it and say something about it, you must be for it. Here's an example. Would you frequent a store or buy a corporation's goods who you knew was using illegal child labor? More than likely you wouldn't. Yet every day you're willing to frequent this platform in particular and use Google's products and what have you when they promote un American activities. So if you're not speaking out against it, you must be for it. Because there are alternatives available who don't practice those things, who abide by the Constitution. And if you're not willing to be part of the solution, then damn it, you're part of the problem.